Hello and good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm doing this recording today. Today is October the 5th. I'm just doing this recording as a little bit of an orientation for you. So I want to welcome you once again to Atlanta Metropolitan State College. I'm Professor Berry, and welcome once again to our very first week in Old Testament and Hebrew literature. Let's walk through a few things here, and I won't hold you long, okay? Hope that you all are doing well. Once again, if you have any questions, please make sure that you reach out. Reach out, and make sure that you let me know if anything you're struggling with anything. So I'm going to see if I can share my screen. You guys hold on one second. There we go. All right, everybody, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if I can get this over here, and let's go to your class. All right, there we go. Hopefully you've gotten into D2L. If you have any problems, I want you to email me at kberry, B-E-R-R-Y, at atlm.edu. Here's our class page. Hopefully your page looks like mine. The student's page can look a little bit different from the instructor. Here's your calendar. You'll see any events or class meetings. In the middle, you'll see your modules for each week. And make sure that you always pay attention to announcements. Once again, our class meetings are not mandatory because people are working and doing things throughout the day. However, you are more than welcome to drop by Tuesdays at 11 a.m. All right, so let's look at your syllabus, and you have a syllabus tab right at the top of your class, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to talk about a few things today. Make sure you look over the syllabus. My email address and number is there. Please make sure that if you do have to contact me, remember this is my cell and not an office number. And just please be courteous. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. are good times to call me Monday through Friday. And I may not respond to the phone on Saturdays and Sundays, but you are welcome to leave a message. You can take a look at any holidays and dates in your important dates. Remember that this course is totally online and we don't meet physically in person. I'm not going to read over all of your syllabus because I want you to read that for yourself, but I do want to tell you about a few things. Now, when people come to this particular course, Old Testament, and then we have a New Testament course, they think like, oh, this is going to be like a Bible study where we're going to be reading scriptures every week. Not necessarily. This is more, excuse me, guys, this is more of a historical look at the Bible. This is a look at the literature. This is a look at the genres, the different types of books, okay? And so it's more of an introduction to the literature of Old Testament. Make sure that you pick up the book, or order it, should I say, and it is called A Survey of the Old Testament. It is the 3rd edition by Mr. Andrew Hill and John Walton. You'll also need to have access to a Bible. I would refrain from using versions like King James or New King James. I'll try to use the New Revised Standard Version, and you can always access it if you have a paper Bible, or always just access it online. There's so many different links online like BibleGateway.net, and I'll post those for you just in case you're wondering. If you have, let me go back a little bit. If you have a disability, please make sure that you access the Office of Counseling and Accessibility Services so that we can better accommodate you with your accommodations. All right, I do just want to talk about your course and grades. So like I said, I'm not going to go through every single thing in this syllabus. Every week, most weeks, you will have a weekly discussion forum You want to make sure that you check out the form for the week. At the end of this course, you'll have a final exam. So please make sure that you're taking notes each week. You'll have a research paper about the Pentateuch, and those are the first 5 books of the Bible. There's an Old Testament genre chart. When you see OT, that means Old Testament. And then there'll be another assignment called the OT, or the Old Testament book outline. So it's also real important that you look over your class schedule, and I won't read out every week, but just make sure that you're looking at each week and you see what's due. So like you see, we're here in week 1, week of October the 4th, and this is simply an introduction week. You're going to look over your syllabus on your own, and you're going to look at this introduction video right here. It's also posted in D2L. You can also, if you have the time, go ahead and start reading ahead to chapters 1 and 2, or at least chapter 1, okay? And that'll start preparing you for next week, okay? So let's go back to your course. So I'm going to go to Course Home, and I just want to show you a few things for week 1. Here we are right here in week 1. So I want everybody to go click there when you get a chance. Some people have already done this, but please make sure that you do the introduction form. That is so important. Everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but most folks have done it, and just about 1 or 2 people have not. But this is mandatory form. And we just need you to just say something, because it just means that you've accessed the course and that you're present for week 1, and that you cannot be dropped from the course. We don't want you dropped from the course, okay? So please, everybody, I can't say it enough. Just about a couple of people need to make sure that they go back to week 1 and do the introduction form. Thank you, and kudos to those people who have. Let me go back one more time. All right, so we're in week 1, the week of 10-4. And you're going to watch this introduction video, okay? This is an introduction video introducing you to the Old Testament. And this video, I'm not going to play it right here, is actually done by the authors of your book. So please make sure you watch that at your leisure. Also in week 1, here's an Old Testament PowerPoint. I started you guys with this. Chapter 1 is not due yet, but you can start reviewing it. You can start reviewing it. Make sure that you get ahead, okay? And lastly, let's go back to week 1. We're just in week 1. Don't want to confuse you guys too much. Week 1. Go down to the bottom of week 1, and I need you guys to review and become familiar with the 39 books in the Old Testament. You need to review that. There are 39 books in the Old Testament. I want you to review them, at least know them. Make sure you can just kind of say them by name to yourself. And as we move throughout this semester, these books in all of these 4 categories are, in all of these 4 columns, not categories, fall into different genres or categories. So we're going to talk about Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These first 5 books are called the Pentateuch. These first 5 books came first in the Old Testament, and this is what the Jewish people use as kind of like their first Bible. And then we're going to talk about historical books. That's going to take us up to like First and Second Chronicles. Then we're going to talk about books of wisdom. Then we're going to talk about books of poetry. Psalms is a book of poetry. And then we have prophetic books. Okay, so Ezekiel all the way down to Malachi, those are prophetic books. And so lots of the books in the Old Testament, all of them are important, but they have different meanings. Different meanings. So once again, make sure that you've gone to your syllabus, download it and save it. Make sure that you complete the introduction form. You have until Sunday, October the 10th. Our class meetings are voluntary, and they'll be on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Okay, so please make sure that you've completed that introductory form this week. You start reading chapter 1, and please make sure that you watch that introduction video. So make sure you're completing everything in the week 1 tab. Important thing, we start our week on Mondays and we end our week on Sunday nights. Once again, we start our week on Mondays and we will end the week with work due on Sunday nights. When is work due? Sunday nights. That makes it easier. Sunday at 11:59 p.m. All right. So this was week 1, Old Testament and Hebrew literature. I'm Professor Berry. And please make sure if you have any questions, comments, email me kberry@atlm.edu. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.